Hey there YouTube, I thought I'd make a quick video here. I just wanted to say Honda small engines are growing on me. The past couple engines that I had that were Hondas, they sat outside all winter uncovered, and during the springtime all you need to do would just all you would need to do is just spray a little spritz in the carburetor and pull the rope, and they would fire up instantly. This is a Honda Harmony 2 HR216. I got this lawnmower for free. An elderly friend of mine, Neil, who lives on the other side of my city, he messaged me on Facebook and told me this was in his neighborhood on the side of the road for free. And I got it about a year and a half ago. I really didn't do any work to it until the last few days. What was wrong with it was the throttle cable was bad, and rather than spending $30 for a new throttle cable, which I think they cost, I don't know, what I did was I had another Honda engine, and the other Honda engine had a manual choke on the side when this engine did not. So what I did was I took the carburetor and the bracket off that engine and I installed it on here, and I eliminated the throttle cable. I really didn't want to spend too much money on this to get it going. And yeah, the Honda small engines are growing on me. One of the reasons why they're growing on me is because they mostly use all the same bolts and nuts, 10 millimeter. You can remove these 3 nuts and the recoil assembly just pulls right off. And also you could pull this cover, this gas tank cover off. And underneath there's no metal shroud to deal with like the Briggs Quantum engines or any engine Briggs makes now. I don't know about the new ones, but the older ones, the older Quantums, you had a plastic cover and you had to remove the cover and you had to remove the metal shroud, and that was just a big pain. So yeah, most of the bolts on the engine are 10 millimeter. The top 3 nuts here, this bolt right here, and the 2 long bolts that hold the carburetor on the engine, along with the bolts that hold the coil on the engine too. They're all 10 millimeter. And another reason why they're growing on me is because, unlike most engines like Briggs or Tecumseh's, they got a fuel shutoff valve. So that way, at the end of the season, you could turn the fuel flow off and just let the engine run dead for storage. And some of these carburetors, some of these Honda carburetors, this one I put on there, it has a bolt to hold the bowl on the carburetor, and it also has a drain bolt. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, these engines are growing on me. The carburetors are a little bit complicated compared to your Briggs and Tecumseh's. Also, if you tear apart the engine, the inside of the engine, as far as the valves and stuff, it may be complex compared to your normal Briggs and Tecumseh engines. But yeah, I like how these engines are engineered. It's kind of like when I was a kid working on Schwinn bikes versus your big box store bikes like your Huffys and Murrays. The Schwinns were always mechanic friendly. They were always repair friendly compared to the cheaper versions, which could be kind of a pain to work on. Cheaper parts, a lot more failures. And yeah, I just got done today. I sharpened the blade and I cleaned the deck out and I changed the oil too. I got the bag for the mower. It's in the garage, and hopefully I'll get this thing listed for sale pretty soon. Yeah, Honda mowers are selling pretty good. Selling for pretty good prices actually. So hopefully I can get a decent penny for this one. Not too much because it's non-self-propelled, but people love these Honda mowers. And yes, I thought I'd give you a quick word, and that concludes the video. Have a good afternoon. Bye.